Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you week 3 of AP Academy, season 4? Sorry, I am tired, my brain is totally spacing into what week we are on and all that, and let me turn that light on. Playing Sir George and his Sand Ant Eggies. Team we're rocking out with here: Gengar, Hydreigon, Milotic, A-Tails, Passimian, Rhyperior, Eldegoss, Orbeetle, Flareon, Noctowl, and G-Max Caparajah. Now, I will say this is either going to be a Wi-Fi or a showdown. George is going to host because, as you guys can tell, I'm at home to do this one. I've been sick for about a week now. And I'm not able to go over to my dad's to record. So we're going to try it. If we can't get connected, then we're going to flip and go to Showdown. The team George has here: Cinderace, Dracozolt, Jellicent, Bronzong, Phalanx, Piloswine, Rabombi, Frostlass, Liepard, Swoobat, and G-Max Flapple. As far as what I think he's bringing versus me, I think Jellicent comes. Jellicent has been the bane of my existence. For all of Gen 8. I think it comes, it's good, it checks, if it's bulky it can check Gengar, it can Toxic the Hydreigon and whittle that, it walls Milotic with Water Absorb, Passimian doesn't want to get Will-O-Wisp, Rhyperior gets beat by it, Orbeetle doesn't want to get Will-O-Wisp hexed or Toxic hexed, Flareon gets beat by it, Noctowl gets beat by it, G-Max Caparajah does not want to get burned, so Jellicent is a very big problem, and I think it comes. Cinderace is just a super powerful mon. It outspeeds my entire team, and basically just clicks Powerball against everything except Milotic, and then it just HJKs Milotic. Rhyperior doesn't want to take an HJK or a low kick. Flareon could check it, but again, he just runs something to hit Flareon with, and I still hurt, so Cinderace makes a lot of sense. I think Dracozolt, being his kill leader, can come. It does put in work, especially if he gets up his sticky webs. It can put in a lot of work versus me. His Bolt Beak just obliterates teams. It also gets low kick, so not even Rhyperior is safe. Aerial Ace for Orbeetle, like Caparajah is about the only thing, and it has to be Dynamaxed and take a G-Max or a G-Max for the HP, and still has to take a very powerful hit from Dracozolt. So I think that comes. Because of that, I think Rabombi comes for webs. It also outspeeds my entire team as well. So I think that comes. I think G-Max Flapple comes. The reason for that is it has a pretty decent matchup, especially if he gets a max Airstream or he puts up sticky webs, because then it'll outspeed a good chunk of my team, and it just hits really, really hard. And then I think Piloswine, Bronzong's an option, but I think Piloswine comes as his rocker. Piloswine does a little bit better dealing with my team, plus Freeze Dry for Milotic if he thinks I'm physically defensive. Yes, Passimian comes in, yes, there's a Rhyperior, but I just think Piloswine has the better matchup than Bronzong, so pardon me. Again, not feeling the greatest, so stomach's a little uneasy. As far as the team I'm bringing, so let me unlock first one here. We're starting off with Rhyperior. That's not the thing I need. That's the thing I need. Rhyperior here, and Gengar now. Rhyperior with Rocky Helmet, solid rock ability. It is Adamant Nature with 52 attack at EVs, 252 HP, and 204 defense. Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch are my attacks. No Earthquake. Let me pop need the Academy. There we go. So the reason Stealth Rocks are nice, yes, Cinderace can cord change them, but if it's not boots Cinderace for some reason, Rocks are good chip there. It's good chip for Jellicent, however little it may be. It's good chip for Piloswine. Frostlass doesn't appreciate the chip. Rabombi doesn't appreciate the chip. Swoobat doesn't like the chip. It's nice chip. It breaks focus sashes. Sash Falklinks with no retreat. That can be good to break that thing's sash so it doesn't get killed. The Thunder Punch and Ice Punch are pretty self-explanatory. Thunder Punch for Jellicent trying to switch in. I'll know if he's physical or special depending on the damage I do. Ice Punch is for Flapple trying to switch in on me. It'll kill Flapple. Swoobat takes a lot of damage from it. Stone Edge is for Swoobat. It's also for Frostlass. It's for Rabombi. It's for Piloswine. Cinderace doesn't appreciate it. Dracozolt certainly won't appreciate getting Ice Punched. Especially if he's Choice Lock. Like if he's banded Dracozolt and I can tell that from a Bolt Beak, then I can go into Rhyperior, force the switch, and either get rocks, do damage, or kill the Dracozolt, potentially with an Ice Punch. So there's that. Center region, equip the Center Champion. Keep forgetting to do that. So yeah, that is Rhyperior. You guys gotta see it a little early. We have Gengar here with the Life Orb, obviously Curse Body as its ability. It is Timid Nature. Yeah, Timid Nature. Max Special Attack, Max Speed, 252 in each, and then we put 4 into defense. Shadow Ball, Psychic, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast are the attacks. That is Gengar, and I'll talk about the attacks here in just a second. Where is my Academy tab again? There we go. So, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast just hit his team extremely hard. He doesn't have a good switch-in. Falklinks isn't a good switch-in because he has to fear the Psychic, potentially. Well, Sludge Wave, Psychic, Shadow. Hang on. What is my set? I want to make sure my set's right. Sludge Wave, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast. Yeah. Yeah, he has no safe switch into this. Cinderace is going to take a ton from a Stab Shadow Ball or Sludge Wave. Dracozolt's going to take a ton. Jellicent doesn't want to take multiple Shadow Balls. Bronzong can't take multiple Shadow Balls. Falklinks has to fear the Psychic. Piloswine gets Focus Blasted. Rabombi gets Sludge Waved. Yes, I know Rabombi gets Psychic, but it's for switching in. Frostlass gets Shadow Ball, and that's why Max Speed is the speed type Frostlass. Liepard, I Focus Blast. Swoobat, I Shadow Ball, and Flapple does not want to take Sludge Wave on entry. Once it G-Maxes, it probably doesn't care too terribly much. It's still going to chunk it, but it won't be caring too much about Sludge Wave while it's G-Max. It's still a 3-shot, if I remember my calcs correctly. So, but that is the Gengar. After that, we have Hydreigon with Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, and U-Turn. It is Choice Scarfed Hydreigon with Modest Nature, Max 252 Special Attack, 88 in HP, and 168 in Speed, which you can see here. And then, the moves. The reason that this is built the way it is, let me go. You go down. Sorry, I'm trying to get adjusted to this new system and it's not working very well. 274 speed puts it faster than Zolt, I believe. That's where I speed crept, and Phalanx, yeah. Those were the two that I needed to speed creep, so I'll know if either one of them is Scarf I seriously doubt it's Scarf Fall Links, but Dracozolt Scarf is a possibility. So I will outspeed a Scarfed Dracozolt. I outspeed everything on his team except for Scarf or Bombi or Frostlass, basically anything over base 75 if it's Scarfed will outspeed me, or Flapple. Well, no, Flapple gets one boost and it's still slower than me, so... Anyways, Dark Pulse, Draco, Fire Blast, and U-Turn were the best combination. Obviously, I just U-Turn, pivot around until I figure out what his switches are going to be on Hydreigon. Then, as long as he doesn't know that I'm Choice Scarfed, which I don't know how long I'll be able to bluff that, Dark Pulse, Draco, and Fire Blast are the best combination. His Jellicent can't take on both Gengar / Hydreigon on the special side and still be able to take on physical hits from such as Rhyperior or Caporaja, G-Max, or Max Grass. What is that move? I keep thinking Bloom Doom, but that's the Z move. So one way or another, I'm beating that Jellicent. Dark Pulse will do a ton of damage to it. Will do a ton of damage to Bronzong. Frostlass doesn't appreciate it. Swoobat doesn't appreciate it. Fire Blast is good for Zong as well. It also hits Piloswine for a decent amount. Rabombi doesn't want to take it if Rabombi tries to switch in, and then Draco is good for the Flapple and the Dracozolt. Draco will hit Cinderace pretty hard as well, so... And yeah, basically this is my Scarf U-turn until I figure out what he's doing, so... And then I just start clicking Scarf moves. Scarfed Hydreigon's something that's done well for me in the past, so... After that, we have Milotic, and this is a very interesting Milotic set, in my opinion. It is Flame Orb with Marvel Scale. The EVs are all over the board with this one. It has 252 HP, 136 defense, 96 Modest Nature, and 24 speed. The 24 speed is to speed creep a Jellicent speed creep. That way I can always... 1, get my Flame Orb off, and 2, Toxic the Jellicent. Trying to taunt me, potentially. I could Toxic it before it taunts me. The max HP and defense are enough to take hits. If it's banded Dracozolt, I will die. Doesn't matter. I will die to a Bolt Leak, but otherwise I can tank hits from... Not tank, but I'm two-shot by G-Max Flapple and Dracozolt. The moveset, though, is what I am very happy with. Panther and I discussed this a little bit, and he didn't necessarily agree with it, but I thought it was the best play. Toxic is obviously there for Jellicent. Scald, Recover, and Ice Beam. And Ice Beam was the move that he and I debated for a little bit. The reason I want Ice Beam is what are his switches into Milotic. Jellicent, which once is Toxic, and as long as my burn goes off, I outrun it. Dracozolt, which doesn't want to get Ice Beamed, gets two-shot. And Flapple, which doesn't want to take an Ice Beam, gets O-Code. And G-Max gets two-shot. So that's why I wanted the Ice Beam. I figured it would do the most amount of damage. Phalanx doesn't want to get Scalded. Scald's decent for Rabombi. Scald is decent for Frostlass. Liepard, Scald, Swoobat, I Ice Beam. Cinderace doesn't want to get Scalded. I'm also using Milotic to tank hits from Cinderace, so... Which is why I need Recover, because I have to try and check 3 Mons with 1 Mon. And I will get worn down very, very quickly. And I think that's why Panther didn't want me running Flame Orb, but I thought that was the best opportunity that I had, so... Next up, making debut is Noctowl. I need your ribbon. Champ. Cool. So, Noctowl making its debut here. Heavy Duty Boots. This is Defog because I really don't want to deal with rocks and webs and spikes from Frostlass and getting hazard stacked. So I ended up bringing Noctowl here. This is not my Noctowl because I had some issues with my Noctowl. I had the hidden ability Noctowl. I transferred it up from home to bank, and it switched its abilities for some reason, and I don't know why it switched its abilities. So I never could get it working, so I ended up just making this Noctowl. But heavy duty boots, it is tinted lens. That's the problem I was having, was for some reason it wouldn't allow tinted lens through, but it is modest nature with 96 speed, 164 special attack, 248 HP. The speed puts me right at 200, which, if I remember correctly, let's go look at his creep. I think it's to creep Jellicent. Again. I believe that's where I creeped. It was down to Jellicent. I didn't creep to the Flapple because that'd be a speed tie. And the 164 modest is just so my Hurricane can two-shot. And, well, not two-shot, but do a lot of damage. But Defog, Roost, Tailwind, and Hurricane. Defog to take away hazards, including his webs. Roost for longevity as I try to defog. Tailwind I thought was a good tech because if he does set up webs or he tries to run Scarf Zolt, Tailwind gives me +2 priority, so I'd always be faster than it for the turns that Tailwind's up, basically shutting down his Bolt Beak and all that. The big issue is when I switch, I will take a hit from Bolt Beak at double power because it counts as being slower, but that's where I kind of go into Rhyperior and hope he doesn't low kick. So, but yeah, that's Noctowl for support role basically. And last but not least, G-Max Caparaja, holding the Pokeball. Holding the Pokeball, sorry, it's not holding the Pokeball on Showdown because when I genned it, I needed an eject pack for just collection purposes because I don't have one in the game, so now it's got a Pokeball there. It's the standard Caparaja I run with max HP, max attack, adamant nature, foreign to defense, sheer force ability, again holding a Pokeball. We have Iron Head, Heat Crash, Zen Headbutt, and Power Whip, so when it G-Maxes will have Steel Surge, which puts up Steel Spikes, which if it's not Boots Rabombi will severely, plus Rocks, will severely cripple that Rabombi. Heat Crash will turn into G-Max Flare, obviously, Zen Headbutt, G-Max, it'll turn into Max Mindstorm, Max Flare, and then Max, what is the grass G-Max move? Overgrowth, Max Overgrowth. Jeez. He'll get Max Overgrowth on that, and basically it just beats his team down. I mean, it doesn't do a ton because I don't have Earthquake, but it'll still do enough damage. Zen Headbutt checks Fallings, Grass for Jellicent, obviously Iron Head for the Steel aspect. Steel Spikes are actually pretty good. And then Max Flare is my best way to hit Flapple, as well as Bronzong. So that's going to be the team. The lighting's going to change when we do the battle, obviously, because it's going to be a little bit before we do that. So I will see you guys for the battle. Be right back. Alright, we got connected. It's communicating. Third time's the charm. We have been going for about 45 minutes. So, cool. That's why my hair is like this, because I'm just sitting here like facepalm, and communicating. I'll be back when we actually get to the start screen. Hey, there we go. Okay, so he brought Phalanx instead of Piloswine. So let me just make that swap real quick. Phalanx, right there. Otherwise, got the other 5 right. Again, a Hydreigon lead. Does not seem bad at all. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And after that, it doesn't matter. Because I can U-turn out on whatever his first mon is. Unless it's Scarfed or Bombi. So we'll see. He's got the webs for Draco's ult, and that's probably going to be the Phalanx that I predicted at the end. Or, not Sash, but it's probably no retreat Phalanx. So, we'll see what happens here. Communicating, please stand by. Good luck to my opponent. We have a similar taste in cards, I see. Same stance. So, cool. First ever true Wi-Fi match. We'll see how this goes. I have to keep track of my timer. But otherwise, cool. Oh, please don't stop here on the black screen. Oh, please don't stop here on the black screen. Okay, cool. Sir Frillis. The Frillish, or the Jellicent. So this is a really bad lead for him. And this is going to be a very laggy battle, I can tell. This can be a long battle. Oh boy. This is already... So I am just going to U-turn here. There's no reason not to. That's what I said to begin with. He's probably going to hard switch, so pivoting here is perfect. If he goes ahead and stays in, he did stay in. Can you go for Razzle Dazzle, or what do you do? Interesting to see what he did here. I'm going to go ahead and go into Gengar. If he Shadow Balled, so be it. But Jellicent. Yeah, he did Razzle Dazzle. You turned it 5 to 6%. That looks about right. Gengar. Dazzling Gleam. Did 12 to, so 108. 8 out of 135. 80%. So he's got some investment in him. He's definitely got some investment in him then. Offensive investment. Let's see how bulky he is. He must be modest nature then. And he's gonna fire you up, so Gengar is gonna go down. That was dumb. That was incredibly dumb on my part. I thought he was more offensive. Nope. I mean, I could just go Copperage and a big boy, but I'll go back into Hydreigon. So he is definitely Spadef. Nature. So, Hydreigon. Dark Pulse kills. I could show off the Scarf on accident, but Dark Pulse should kill from this range. He did. So this is a case where U-turning would have been good. Goes into a Bombi. Did a fair chunk. Whoops, sorry about that. Screwed up my my OBS there, or not my OBS. So I am gonna get out of here though. Go right into Noctowl. This should make him think I'm not Scarfed. I hope this makes him think I'm not Scarfed. Because Ribombee is naturally faster, so there's no reason for me to U-turn. And take a massive amount of damage. U-turns. So the Zolt's gonna come in now. Which means I could go Rhyperior. It should be Dracozolt coming in. Cinderace comes in instead. Okay, well... I have a Milotic that does not really care what you do to it. I know I'm not burned yet, but... And now the Jellicent comes in, and I Toxic it. Or the Zolt comes in and I Toxic it, which is also a good hit. U-turns, yep. Bring out the Jellicent. And I'll take a nice Toxic on the Jellicent. And I hit. So that Jellicent versus Milotic. Ice Beam's only doing about 7%, but I am going to take this chance to recover. He may recover himself, but I'm going to go ahead and recover. If he's Taunt, I'll see it right here. Let's go back to full. Shadow Balls. Okay, what's this gonna... This is gonna tell me what... Shadow Ball does about 25%. So he's got investment. He has a lot of investment. I don't know how he tanked. He's Assault Vest then. He's Assault Vest. Frillish. Okay. So he can't recover. So I'm actually going to switch here into Noctowl. No, I should have switched into Hydreigon because as soon as he dies, I U-turn. He's got to be Assault Vest and, like, max special attack for him to do that kind of damage to me. Please tell me you Shadow Balled. Yes, okay, we get the kill off a Toxic. So there goes Jellicent. The bane of my existence in Gen 8 Draft League is gone. I still need Noctowl for webs issues. He goes back into Cinderace. Cinderace. Utility. And Stone Edge and kill. I'm not going to go Milotic this time. I did last time. I'm going to go Rhyperior instead and have him take some Rocky Helmet chip. And I'm trying to think here what the thing is. Draco. Zolt. I jump kick. Okay, that's gonna do some damage. That's gonna do a chunk of damage. So I could Stealth Rock here and take another HJK, which would basically make Rhyperior useless to checking Dracozolt, or I Stone Edge right here and take out the Cinderace, or put a lot of damage on the Dracozolt. If that tries to switch an Oribombi or the Flapple. Let's see what it does to Flapple. Stone Edge is gonna put it in a huge bad position, so I think that's gonna be our play, is to Stone Edge. U-turns, okay. Take some more chip from Rocky Helmet. God, this is where I wish I had Ice Beam. Milotic got a kill. So far, Gengar and Hydreigon have gotten 0 kills, and the two Beastie Boys, Sweet Tooth. So this is the Flapple. Please don't miss the Stone Edge. Oh, that's good damage. That is extremely good damage. The question is, what do I switch into? I think the answer is probably Noctowl, which is unfortunate. I don't have a good switch. I think I'm gonna have to sack Rhyperior, which sucks because that means Zolt just beats me. And then I go into Cop. God, I wish I had Ice Punched. I should have Ice Punched. I knew Ice Punch was the better play there. If he high jump kicked, I could have taken 2 more, and I'm thinking about that Zolt is the problem. You could G-Max here if he wants. Yeah, I think I just have to let Rhyperior go down. Because otherwise, Hydreigon can still win this game. Like, once Rybombi goes down, Hydreigon can win this game. Noctowl is still nice to keep webs off the field. Milotic can still check a couple of things. Yep, he went big boy. Okay, well, this is gonna be a dead Rhyperior, unless he Whirlwinded. If he G-maxed Whirlwind, I might live it, but I'm probably not living it, so... Max Dragon, yep, so that is a dead Rhyperior, which means I now no longer have a Bolt Beak switch in. Raja, G-Max. Max Steel Spike actually kills. And would get me my Steel Spikes up. Yep, it's Copper time. Copper can put in a lot of work for me. Assuming we get caught up here. Thinking. What do? We think. Thinky. Game. Please. Please, game. Just progress. Don't tell me Flapple broke the game. Well, I mean, I go Copperaja, I max Steel Spike, and put my Steel Spikes up. I can take a hit from Phalanx, and max Mindstorm. And then... what do I do? His leftovers B. So he's not Boots, so the max Steel Spikes are gonna hurt. I'd max Mindstorm the... yeah, I max Mindstorm the Phalanx. No I don't, because Flapple's probably pack an Earthquake and I'll die. I won't die, but I'll be severely hurt. Yeah, if he's got Max Quake, which I believe Flapple gets Earthquake. Flapple, Schmogan. I did the thing again. Get over here. You get Earthquake, right? No, you don't. Oh, never mind. I thought it got Earthquake. And it doesn't have a fire type move. It doesn't have a good way to hit me. So, yeah, then I... so, max Steel Spike here to kill. The max he can do is 35% to me. 38% to me. Then Phalanx comes in. And CC has a chance to kill me, but Max Mindstorm would kill him. Yeah, I go G-Max Copperage here. I'm going to pause the video until it lets me make a move. Okay, so we had some movement. I went into Copperage. I was talking to myself and then realized you guys couldn't hear me because I was paused. Copperage, I max Steel Spike here. Try to get whatever damage I can. Why are you crying, child? Huh? Oh, the lag is so much fun. But yeah, max Steel Spike. I'll put some Steel Spike damage on the Cinderace unless it is Heavy Duty Boots. And then it could Court Change me if it wants, which would be very upsetting for me if it does Court Change. Granted, if it Court Changes instead of Powerballs, I kill it. And then I get one more kill. So, oh man. Land timer sucks. Nintendo, give us back our 60-minute timer, please. Thank you. We'll pause again till it comes back up, because there's no point sitting here for a minute. And we got movement. Big boy time with Caparaja. We'll see what he does to me. Big boy elephant. Max Whirlwinds again, so this should do about 30%, and it does. I'll get the kill with Steel Spike. Yep, so there goes his Flapple. Now, he could go Cinderace and try to Pyro Ball me. It is a roll to kill me, I think. We'll see here. When I do my calc, I have to remember I gotta double my HP because I'm calcing at level 100, not level 50. Because it's just easier, because otherwise I have to change their calcs every single time, so. MV's rule, he who Dynamaxes first. We'll see if that holds up. Phalanx, okay. And I did the thing again. So, 332 is 664. 664. Let me calculate my HP. 664. Okay, final change. Caparaja. 664. It won't let me do it. Well, I can't get the calc to work, so I am going to max Mindstorm. And my OBS is gonna, or my Elgato is gonna fix itself here. He goes for no retreat, which I think will allow him to live this, because it gives him a defense boost as well. Yes, it does. And now I definitely die to a close combat. Yep, he tanked that. And now he kills me with CC. Yep, that was expected. So now the next question becomes is getting rid of this Phalanx. I lost Caparaja. Yeah, I knew that was the play that was going to happen. He's Life Orb too. He's +1 speed, he's +1 attack, he's Life Orb. Can Hydreigon versus... Because if I lose Hydreigon, I lose this match. Phalanx, no retreat. Not Dynamaxed. Fire Blasted kill, and it would kill the, he can't switch, so, yeah, I go Hydreigon, and I click Fire Blast. He's at about 30%, and he's neutral defense, or neutral Spadef because he took the hit. And I still outspeed because I'm Scarfed. So Fire Blast should kill this. It'll kill Rabombi switching in. Rabombi can't switch in. I kill everything because he can't switch. Yep, so there goes Phalanx. If he wants to go Cinderace and Court Change, he can. He should know that I'm Scarf now, which probably means Zolt comes in. Yep, Zolt comes in, so... Draca's Zolt. Please don't be sub. If he's sub, I'm in so much trouble. He's gonna... Okay, so I have to sack Noctowl here. 100% I have to sack Noctowl here. My Milotic's at 139. Out of 202, 139 out of 202. 68%, 69%. Nice, 69. Draco's Bolt Beak will kill me. Yep, so Noctowl goes down. Nope, that's his Rabombi. Nope, that is not the right one. Yep. So we go Milotic, and we pray we live this. If we don't, we go Hydreigon, and we drop a Draco, and we lose 2-0. Or we lose 3-0, actually, if we drop a Draco. Regardless, we're losing this match, so I know Panther's going to be pissed. Oh well. All I can do is Ice Beam here and hope that I live this Bolt Beak. I didn't see, but I'm assuming it's Scarfed. And dead. Yep. So, GG's to my man there. Losing Rhyperior. Losing Rhyperior there. Really cost me, so GG. Because Dark Pulse Flinch isn't going to do it. Dark Pulse Flinch would do it. Bulk Beat's not going to kill me if he is Scarfed. The problem is if I Scarf into Dark Pulse, I don't beat the Rabombi. Because I did about 25% to the Rabombi. Rock stuff, it's... Well, we play for the flinch. That's our best option, is we play for the flinch. And pray that he's Scarfed. He's not Scarfed. Flinch. He is Scarfed. I'm going to live this. Yeah, he's Scarfed. So, Heavy Duty Boots were... no, Leftovers were Bombi. And I'm Scarfed. I might actually clutch this out still. Hydreigon versus the world. He's Scarfed into Bolt Beak, I think. Alright, and the commander goes down, so we're in this for a 2-0 now. Where is your commander? There it is. Because the Steel Surge rocks are going to hurt the Rabombi. If he goes Cinderace, it dies to a Dark Pulse, and he can't Court Change. Because Court Change is not priority. This should kill, unless he's Assault Vest. Yeah, it's a roll. It's either a high roll or I need the massivest of flinches right now. I need high roll or a flinch. Those are my options. I didn't get it. Miss. I didn't miss. Yep, GG's. Damn, I could have had it. Let me see if I can get him for an interview. Damn. Well, it was a 2-0. I cleared. Oh, no. Cinderace survived. It was a 2-0. It is what it is, unfortunately. I'll see if I can get George for an interview, but if not, GG's to him, and thank you guys for watching. Yeah, it definitely was. I needed that flinch so bad.
Yes, so the way I saw it was like, two things could have happened. I could have missed a high jump kick, and you could have gotten the flinch.
If I had gotten a flinch, a high roll, or you missed the HJK, I think... How much does Steel Spikes do to Fairy types? Is it 12% or...?
I'm not too sure how Steel Spike works, so that's poor preparation on my part.
Steel Spikes... I need to know what the damage is on it.
Yeah, because that's why I didn't go into my Ribombee at the end of the games. I wasn't too sure how much it would take, and I didn't want to lose a Pokemon if I didn't have to. Another route I could have taken, I'd change on my Cinderace. I could have changed the Steel Spikes to your side, and then go to Ribombee afterwards. But I wanted to try to preserve differentials at the very least, because I know how important that becomes later down near the end of the season.
Yeah, so it's basically Stealth Rocks, but in Steel form. So
yeah.
It's not quad. So you would have taken 25. Yeah. And then another Dark Pulse. Yeah, I needed 2 flinches, or I needed an HJK miss, because I did about 25% with Dark Pulse the first time. I hit that Ribombee. So it would have been a 2-0 or a 1-0. I don't think I win, but hey, it was good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, you had me worried for a second when we had that big old freeze mid-battle. I was like, oh god, what's going on?
I literally got locked just looking at your Flapple screen. I was like, can I please pick my Capparaja? Just let me go into Capparaja.
See, I was expecting you to go into Hydreigon and just click the Dragon move. Because I was going to let Flapple go down there. I was like, you know what? Flapple has done this work. I finally got to click the Dynamax button in the season.
Yeah,
and I also got...
I didn't go that because I was Scarfed, obviously, if you hadn't picked up on that. But...
No. I suspected that immediately at the beginning of the game when you let it off. Because it's a free U-turn, if not a free kill, whatever you choose.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I was like, yeah, I can't... with Ribombee around, I can't Scarf myself into Draco. Because... And I caught myself there at the end when it was Dracozolt versus Hydreigon. I almost went, I'm going to hit Draco Meteor, and I'm going to lose this game 3-0 when he switches into Ribombee, because I'm Scarfed.
Yeah, that's why I just say, and I was like, I was going to see what move you went for to see if I can get some sort of damage out there. Yeah, definitely. Once Gengar left, or once I was able to KO Gengar with Jellicent at the beginning of the game, high jump kick and close combat were pretty free.
Yeah, no, that was stupid of me. Like, so stupid of me beginning of the game. I thought I would kill, and you're Assault Vest, weren't you?
Yep, I was max HP Assault Vest. I was tempted to bring max HP, max Special Defense, but then I liked the idea of an offensive Jellicent this week, so I went with the Assault Vest variant, and because it baits out your Hydreigon, it baits out your Gengar, and basically almost KOs them immediately.
Yep, and I couldn't figure out. That's the problem, is I have not seen an Assault Vest Jellicent in a long time, and that's what threw me off, because I'm like, Dazzling Gleam did a chunk to Gengar, so he's not invested. So he's not fully Spadef invested, so let's creep the Spadef down. Oh, Shadow Ball should kill at this range. No, you were Assault Vest. Yeah, yep. Losing Gengar was the first mistake. And then losing Rhyperior. Well, not losing Rhyperior, not clicking Ice Punch was the next mistake.
What was your investment for Rhyperior?
52 Adamant. I would have killed Flapple on switching.
Okay, that's good, because I wasn't too sure if my Wormwood would kill immediately. It was a roll if you're max HP, max defense, I do believe.
It was 52 Adamant nature, so I wasn't max.
That's good to know. That's good to know. 'Cause, that means that yeah, I was expecting either the Mega Horn or the Ice Punch from it.
I should have Ice Punched, and I said to myself, I should Ice Punch here, and I still click Stone Edge, thinking if Cinderace stays in and high jump kicks and hits me, okay, well, Ice Punch does nothing, and another HJK will kill me. So
Yeah.
whereas doing 60 to 70% to Flapple, I mean, and then I could have either come in and revenged with Hydreigon or Big Boy'd myself. And yeah, no, that's going to be the play that probably cost me, and that's going to be the play that I'm going to get a earful from Panther about.
But yeah, I was back on the whole Jellicent thing. I almost brought like a Cobra Berry set just for Hydreigon, and I was like, no, you know what? I could be more variant with my damage taking. And then when I went onto your Melodic, when I had Cinderace out, I was hoping you'd click Scald so I get some recovery back, and I could possibly live a modest Dark Pulse, but it is what it is.
No, the plan was always Toxic, because if I Toxic'd the Dracozolt, it was good for me. If I Toxic'd your Flapple, it was good for me. Toxicing Jellicent was good. I'm really mad that my Milotic didn't work, because had I still had it around to where I could use it and not die to a Bolt Beak, I had Ice Beam.
Oh, okay.
I had Ice Beam to kill both Dracozolt and Flapple trying to switch in.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hustled this week, and I was just terrified because it's an 80% chance to miss any move, almost any move.
Damn, I needed that too.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh my gosh, the cards are really stacked against me, because it would be what? No, I mean, if I were to miss all 3 moves, it would be like an 8%, if I'm doing the math correctly, 0.8% chance of happening.
Yeah, but still, missing one of them would have left me.
One of them would be crucial.
Yeah, missing the Bolt Beak versus Milotic would have been the one, because I clicked Ice Beam, that would have gone down.
And there's no way for me to break that thing at all. Was Cinderace, or I didn't have a grass move. I didn't have Energy Bomb on Ribombee. I was U-turn, Sticky Webs, which I realized now when going into the battle, they were pretty useless.
Hydreigon levitates.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, Gengar's levitate.
Gengar's not levitate. No, Gengar lost levitate.
Oh, no, that's right. It's Curse Body. I totally remember that.
Yep.
I'm a good Pokemon trainer.
Hey, it's fine, dude.
But yeah, good game, man. I was really hoping we would be able to battle on Wi-Fi. But if we had to do should.
I'm glad we got to battle on Wi-Fi. I got my first true taste of it.
I remember my first week against Westside, JB Westside, and I was like, that was my first battle, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. It's my first battle. It's my first Wi-Fi battle for Gen A, and yeah, it's definitely something.
Yeah, so.
Good game, man, and best of luck for you for the rest of the season.
Yep, same to you. Hopefully we'll meet up in playoffs, and I can maybe get a good run back on this one and not lose my Gengar right away. Guys, check out down below his links, and we'll see you guys next time.